sister, Smeetha, the founder of Women Empowered India and the We Literary Community, were on the stairway that leads to St. Mary's Church in Bandra, and I'm going to read to you a poem called Paris, 1968. And I'll begin by quoting one of our favorite French classic writers, Antoine de Saint-Exupéry, from the French work The Little Prince. Aimer, ce n'est pas se regarder l'un l'autre, se regarder ensemble dans la même direction. To love is not to look at each other, but to look together in the same direction. Paris, 1968. No, not as far back as the Victorian times. Their morality would make no room for you and me, us. Not the Renaissance either. They hunted down women, women wild, women fertile, women who dared to laugh, to wear red, and burnt us at the stake. Can we not return to the Paris of 1968? La ville de la rébellion et des désirs, the city of rebellions and desires. Busy cafes, shots of espresso, the sun on our skin, my soft chiffon summer dress, cherry lips, dark glasses. Your white shirt, open at the chest and a garter belt. Our ink-stained fingers playing with pressed peonies, peeping out of leather-bound notebooks, tabloids, classy French women on covers of naked magazines. A long, thin cigarette resting casually between your fingers. The brazen wind cooling off the last beads of sweat on my neck. People walking past our little table on the sidewalk, laughing, holding hands, kissing, lying on a green park bench under the blue sky, reading, dancing to light jazz rhythms playing on the street. On their lips, hymns of passion. On their bodies, diacritics of longing. As the summer air carries smells of a brewing revolution and hip flasks of sweet treble Pinot de Chavante. A city where our love would demand no reason. A city ruled by the heart and the cock and the hunt and the honesty of desire. A city where we're not old and young, man and girl, woman and boy, man and man, girl and girl, white or brown or cracked by any other definition, but simply two people, two bodies on fire, willing to burn. Thank you. Thank you, Smeetha.
Thank you so much, Urni, for doing this. So here I am presenting a sestina to you with the 6 words: dulcet, mixing, cess, really, plot, and trick, written to a prompt at the Global Rhyme 2017, and the prompt was given by Nabina Das. So here comes the sestina titled Glow. In the deepening shadows, a glow, tinkling dulcet verses like hilly streams dotting silent rows, mixing ethereal, outlandish, down to earth, all without cess, or none at all, save the promise you make really only to yourself, to see it as it is and not let it clot like congealed blood, unspoken, a dangerous trick. Fleeting, ethereal, just a glimpse, is it real? Or a trick of the eyes to lure you into forests flush with dulcet tunes you knew so well? You go anywhere, lest you plot on forbidden territories of sloth. So yes, you're mixing fantasy and reality, dreams and shredded fear really, even as you hum that old favorite tune without cess, in search of a golden glow half imagined. Is there a cess on it? The forest is all dark, and thunder rolls, an old trick to frighten even the bold. The darkness is a blindfold really. You walk on trembling, hanging on by a thought so dulcet, so dear, that maybe then you shed your fear and are mixing visions of utopia with whatever is at hand before it can clot. Filaments of a golden light strung on the night, a clot half visible, gnawing at it with all its might, That is the cess you have to pay, to stay, to fight forever. Keep mixing new elements, new lights, new directions. Difficult to trick into submission, difficult to seduce with false dulcet tunes so obvious in their folly, transparent yet invisible really. Golden light, a deer, a chimera, a chiaroscuro. Really, is it just a figment of the imagination? No sound basis, a clock on the landscapes of the mind where all sorts of ripples, dulcet and mellifluous flow? Or is it to be gained with a cess so steep, paid out with seed thoughts, distant deeds, where no trick holds you back from seeing the golden light you are mixing? Go forth into the vast and terrible night where light is mixing into shadows, creating chiaroscuros or chimeras, or really playing with your imagination, leading you on towards a trick it loves best to test you, throwing up phantoms within, a clock within you, a dark spot you didn't know about. It's your cess. You pay to enter a funeral room raised with voices dulcet. And after mixing vanishing chimeras, you really hear voices dulcet. The streams were with you always, asking no cess. In your darkness was a trick chimeras caught. Now they are just a caught. Thank you so much, Urni.